Hey friends, this is Allie from Allie Scraps, and today I'm going to be showing you how I made this fun little ring book out of some cliff notes from How to Faith a Life. They're some of my new favorite materials. They're printable, and so we can do them in all sorts of sizes, and I can't wait to show you what I do with them. Okay, so this is kind of how the pages or the cliff notes work when you get them from Faith. I printed these two up for putting them in my Bible, which means that they'll be a little bit smaller than my Bible for like putting them in as an insert, but I would rather them be too small than too big, and I didn't want to waste a lot of paper with having a lot of extra around it. So I did 2 to a page. And then I'll also link to a video of how I got them on 6 to a page for actually doing the ring book. But just to give you an idea of like, you know, what they kind of look like, just full size or half size, they're really, really informative, and I just absolutely love them. And Faith has a ton of videos on her channels for how to put them in your Bible or how she puts them in her Bible. But I just want to show you what they look like, and the links for these will be down in the comments or in the description. But just want to show you this before we move on how to put it all together as a ring book. Okay, so after I formatted them to fit 6 on a page, which again, I'll link to the video that I show you how to do this, but they're nice and cute, 6 on a page, and they are about the size of a 3x4 card. And if you're into Project Life, like that, kind of the typical size, they're a little bit like narrower than that, just because of the size of the paper, or like the original file. But if you have journal cards like this, they will definitely fit in the same space as 6 on the page of this one. So what I did is I actually cut them out because I wasn't originally planning on laminating them, because I was like, oh, that's going to add too much bulk. But then I realized it's going to be thrown in my bag and, you know, destroyed. So this is how one looks. And so then I laid them all out on just like in a laminating pouch and just fed them through. And then I did for a big chunk of these, so then cut them out of the laminate. And so this is kind of how they look laminated, much sturdier, much more willing to be spilled and stuff. And then laminating them also made things just like a little bit brighter, which I really liked as well. So because it is small, like teeny tiny to read. So then I'm going to use binder rings, which here's a couple different sizes of those, and I'm going to punch a hole probably in like the top left corner, just because that's where there's the most space to put them, and then string them through, and I might add a ribbon or two. So like I said, I did cut them out first, then put them through the laminating thing like individually, and then cut them out again. What I would do if I were to do this again, and which I had some extra ones, which this is the white copy, or the white like text, which is I think how it was originally done, which look at that, that's really, really cute. It looks really nice. But I'm old and I can't see all that, so I used the black copy for mine, and I'm going to give this to one of our teen volunteers when I make it, because they're younger and they have better eyesight. So yeah, this is one that I did where I just put the single sheet in the laminating pouch and then laminate it, and then I only have to cut it once, which might mean that it could like fray on the edges a little bit easier, but we're going to just roll with it, and if things start to fray on the edges, then I will laminate them again. So that's what I would do if I was doing this all over again, and what I would recommend that you do. Don't be like me and make twice as much work for yourself. So I'm going to make sure these are all cut out, all in order, and then I'm going to punch the holes, and you can use like a regular hole punch, which might be a little bit big on these, or you can use a Crop-A-Dile that has one of the smaller hole punches, if you see right there. So I'll be back and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, here this is all together, just as a cute little ring book. I'm so excited. Of course, it probably will be a little bit difficult to like find the one I'm looking for, so I might add tabs and stuff later, but I absolutely love this, love how big the ring is. And then I'm also really excited to kind of try to incorporate some of my Library of God cards and my prayer request cards, which this set actually matches this Cliff Notes perfectly. I love it. And the Library of God cards, I can like write out scriptures or when I study them, and then actually like punch holes and put them, you know, like with the correct book. So I can kind of see what I was looking, you know, like what I was studying, look back on it, all of that. So I kind of see this as like a living document ring book, if you will. So I hope this has been helpful and informative and you are inspired to create one of your own. Be sure to leave any questions, comments, suggestions in the comments below, and I cannot wait to see what you do. Thanks so much, friends. Bye.